I'm sorry, excuse me? Yeah, let's go ahead and reboot the game. Why does it sound like that?
Fire Emblem Heroes.
Right, man. That's a new one. Any case, hi, it's me, Mystic, again, showcasing Aether Raid's replays. I don't know what that intro was about, but sure. Any case, 40 minutes left in Chaos Season. You all know the drill. We take a look at replays. We do a post-mortem analysis afterwards. This season, I did not mean to do that. At least I'm top one part. Okay. So, any case, yeah. 40 minutes left in the season. Pretty quiet season, all things considered. My chaos defense wasn't like anything like to write home about, honestly. Okay, and moving on. But yeah, yeah, I might as well go ahead and talk about this week in general. It was pretty interesting. I obviously had flipping a glaring minus 120 on offense, but like pretty much like afterwards, I had pretty much a perfect offense week. And outside of like a few losses on defense, like this was like interesting of a defense. Like I literally just like whipped up this defense. I don't know what was going on there. I literally whipped up this defense in like just a few minutes. Like I didn't put like too much stock in it. Literally just did not care. So did that. Honestly, I wish this could have been better. But we will talk about it in the post-mortem analysis. There's the patience. I'm pretty sure it's the Ike show. More or less. Volley ditto. As I expected. She doesn't. Yeah. I mean, there's like not really much to say here. Like, it's the Ike show, more or less. I literally just did not put like any stock into like my anima defense. Like, I really wish that could have been the case. Like, literally wish I could have like done at least a little bit more, other than just nothing. But I don't know, man. In any case, Valencia should die here, and then that's the full failure, pretty much. Can he actually not kill? There's no way, right? Who kills? Okay, wait, is he going for full clear? Oh, you had to flex, bro. Wow, the disrespect is crazy. And that was a rematch, too. That's so disrespectful. You know, I genuinely forgot that she was a beast cav. So she can use Gale Force. Not like it matters anyways. Because I literally just... actually, you know, maybe I could. Like, what's one more Gale Force? Did I say share spoils plus? I swear to you I did. You get the pot. Let's hear. Ah, that's how you get it. You get locked down. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, I genuinely forget that's the mechanic. And then one more loss. By a viewer, not a viewer, I should say. This is actually a streamer on Twitch. Also an Omega Whale. So, I wanted to talk about this. Good buddy of mine, we used to talk like a lot back in the day. But yeah, they do stream. They do also arena content as well. So what I will do is I will link their Twitch down in the description of this video if you want to go in and check them out. Let's hope I remember. If not, I don't know what to say. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check them out. They're like an insanely good player. So like this doesn't really come as a surprise to me. I know they're good at the game. Intentionally deactivated that, and that's smart. Share spoils. No, just straight up attack. But how do you get the... Okay, well, never mind. You can retreat. Yeah, because, yeah, salvage. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Smart bolt tower place. Smart bolt tower lane. Also, I doubt this attack was on stream. Anyways, I think it was more or less off stream, but like, I think they mostly stream on the weekends, if ever you want to go in and check them out. I usually stream on the weekends as well, but like definitely go ahead and check them out. Insane player, Ingrid fan, if y'all are into that. I unfortunately lost my rematch, but it was an extra bonus match I had to get tier 39. But didn't flipping matter anyway. Haven't heard this song in a hot minute. I don't think I really need to say much of anything here. It's like more or less the Ike show. Also, like, you will notice a common theme here, which I will say in a postmortem analysis. I think the more eagle-eyed people have already figured what the flip. I think the eagle-eyed people have already kind of figured it out. And surrender. Yep. I'm guessing more or less bolt tower cheese. You don't lose units here, so like what gives? Did you like miss input? Ah, yep, there it is. Then 4 foes defeated. Yeah, Dimitri here, so it's gonna be like impossible to fail this. Plus 10, it's plus 7. Also, maybe I should probably get a firm Kanto curb on him during the Hall of Forms. I will consider. Yep, Bolt Tower cheese again. I think that's more or less the Alphonse show. See, I thought about that. I think this is where you lose 4 units. Yep, 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Don't know what the game plan here was, but sure. And you surrender. Yep. And then the last replay for now. Oh, Trial of Binding Rise Up. Like, I say this all the time, all the engaged teams are good. Well, dang, we didn't even get to hear it. Okay, post-mortem analysis time. Let's talk about our defense because, yeah, I think there's some glaring issues. Also, trial the academy teach us. Nice. More engaged teams. Engage's trial teams are beat. Anyways, that's not what I want to talk about. Let's talk about the post-mortem analysis here. This defense could be a lot better. Like, long story short. You already could see off rip. His ass was not transforming. So, I definitely could have ran the beast skill. Instead of, like, what I did. In other news, I really did not want to use him at all. Because everything under the sun now just melts him. I think I mentioned this on like a couple streams like already. That honestly, out of all the CYL 9 units, Brave Sharina is gonna age the best. Like, this is like pretty much just like Brave Sharina is always gonna get value. Brave Violet, his only niche is that he grants 2 times SP. He is not meant to be a combat unit. If you want him to be a combat unit, you would need him to rework his entire base kit. Because that base kit is not cutting it. I would personally give him Arc Rival, if at all possible. Immediately change out Gust for Arc Rival. You definitely want like a different kind of B slot. I don't know in particular what kind of B slot you can give him. Maybe like pair up? I'm not sure. We'll have to cross that bridge once we get to it. But something other than Null Seal Void, me personally. And then for the C slot, like, you can go like Brutal Tempest, you can go Firm Canto Curb. I've like seen those kinds of variants. So, yeah, like that's definitely like stuff that you can do with Brave Male Violet. But I don't consider him a combat unit at all. On the topic of Ixenir, his only niche right now is just the fact of the matter that if we get past the myriad of text on the Magic Twin save, that's literally about it. Like, the Magic Twin save is like the only reason like you pretty much use him, because he like will bypass the save limit. And you can have a near save and a far save. Or in this case, a physical save and a magical save. Other than that, he is terrible right now as a tank. Obviously, he dies to young Camilla, or I prefer to call her the child. Um, but he just gets blown up by everything now. You can make a case back when he was like popping off, like in his prime, that he was like actually like somewhat pretty decent. But like now that they're like just printing like everything in their mother to like just completely dumpster this kid. Yeah, like I do not recommend him like at all. I think he is like aged already. Like I think he has fallen off significantly. And outside of like that niche, like I definitely would not recommend like using him like under any circumstance whatsoever. As for Brave Balder, I think she's fallen off a cliff. I think both Brave Balder and the New Year's Balder are not very good. Me personally speaking. Brave Balder is inconsistent at killing Black Knight. Legendary Black Knight. That's a wishy-washy combat for her. Also, the style switch, just changing from like a blue unit to like a green unit, it's just like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't think that's like a good niche to have. Her base kit is terrible. Like, you have Deadly Miasma and Speed Taker. No unique mechanics, like no nothing other than like just the style switch. You like literally just cannot use Lin Ring on her either, because you will be locked out of her style. Her style isn't even that good to begin with. And like the only notable thing like about like her is that she's arch rival fodder. And that's about it. I would not recommend her like under any circumstance, and like I would prefer like if you really need like something to like kill like Black Knights and stuff like that, like you've got like 1,000,000,001 counters right now. And like Black Knight has just like kind of fallen off a cliff anyway. Same for Brave Iconier. Like both of them have like significantly just like fallen off a cliff. They're starting to show their age right now. Literally a myriad of things kill them. My own flipping Freya build. By the way, she carried me like this season. Hard carry. This is the build that I recommend any Halloween Freya player. Like anybody. If you are going to use her, this is the build that I recommend. Pair her with some good support that she can get some bonuses from, and she just like nukes everything in existence. She kills volley, she kills this, she kills this, she kills this, she kills this, she kills this. She will wipe the floor with everything on my defense. All you realistically need is like some form of like reflex support, maybe. Some like way to give her like buffs. Maybe. If you really want to. Reflex support isn't like really required, but like it is like helpful for like just basically securing some combats, because like she like absolutely dumpsters like Halloween Ike. Not Halloween Ike, Harmonic Ike. As an example. But yeah, side tangent aside, that's kind of like just why I don't like Brave Balder right now, because like just like inconsistent at like killing meta threats. Like the gimmick isn't even that good. And like you would have like it's like another instance of like okay, like your whole entire like kit needs like to be reworked to even like consider using her because like that base kit is just straight up not even cutting it. And that leaves Brave Sharina, which the like extra action is always going to be valuable. She got power cut by Entwine Sharina, but like I said, she's always gonna find value. Like that's why I use like a core of both Brave Sharina and Entwine Sharina alongside Young Camilla, and that just like cleans house with like literally every single defense in the game until she can't. In which I just swapped to Freya. Those two are like the only like cores that you probably will ever need for the time being at this point in the game. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Long story short, this defense wasn't really good, to say the least. I'm just like not a fan. Like Ixenir wasn't transforming. Like I just threw random stuff together and just like hoped it worked. Like other than that, like yeah, like this defense was just like kind of a miss for me. In that regard, what would you all suggest that I use for my anima or my chaos defense? Definitely let me know down in the comments below. What you all think in this defense? Should I like improve anything? Like I'm definitely like willing to like hear like everybody's like feedback on this. Like obviously like I talked to like the Fire Emblem Heroes Discord in the Aether section, just to like get some inspiration, just see like what everyone's doing. But yeah, that's all that I realistically wanted to say. We will be back next season for light season. I think it's more or less just gonna be like the same, honestly. If there is anything that like I'd like change on my light season events, I definitely will go ahead and let y'all know. In the post-mortem analysis next week. But other than that, that's it for this video. Hopefully you all pretty much like this kind of format. And just the rambles that I had, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I got stuff to do. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace out, everybody. Bye.